Carnuntum is the most eastern wine region in Austria. Behind this mountain there is Slovakia, and further east, some kilometers only, there is Hungary. So this is what we call the Hungarian plain, where you find very warm and dry air. And actually this air comes to here, and the Spitzerberg is the first barrier that it encounters. And here the warm air goes up.
And at the back of the hills we have the river Danube, which brings the cooler air, the cooler winds, especially during the night. We have very ripe fruit. The reds are very dark and deep, but they have freshness, they have fruit in the style because of the cooler influences of the river Danube. That's why we are mainly growing red wines, red grapes. It's the only wine growing region in Lower Austria where the red wines are dominating. I like to compare the Blaufränkisch and the Zweigelt with the Cabernet Sauvignon and the Merlot. Because the Cabernet Sauvignon and the Blaufränkisch, they are higher in tannin, they are a little bit more spicy, they have some herbal notes, there's more structure on the palate.
First and foremost, I would say Blaufränkisch is a food wine. It's Bordeaux-esque. You know, you get that leafy, tobacco-y quality to the wines that I think are great at the dinner table. They've got that really nice savory quality that I love.
Blaufränkisch is a grape that expresses perfectly its terroir and also the vintage. So a Blaufränkisch from 2008 is completely different from 2009.
And the Zweigelt and the Merlot, they have more extract, they have more juice on the palate. They are not as high in tannin, not as high in structure, but they are smoother.
Zweigelt, 20 years ago nobody really cared for that. Right now really winemakers put a little bit their finger on and their hands on, and it's really turned out very nicely.
Zweigelt is more, let's say, balanced in itself. It is in a cooler year as full-bodied and charming that in a hot year, if you work it well in the cellar, of course. So now we are standing on top of the Spitzerberg, which is the last piece of the Carpathian Mountains from Eastern Europe. While some kilometers away from here you will find the last piece of the Alps. And you can see that all the limestone has been deposed by the sea here on the mountain, while the sand and the loam and later on the loess has been deposed in the more flat regions of Carnuntum. While the loamy soils are perfect for Zweigelt, the soils here from Spitzerberg, which is sandy limestone, is perfect for Blaufränkisch. So you find both most important red wine grapes in Carnuntum, but which are very different in style and in taste and in aromas. So we just have to teach people that a country that is doing fantastic white wines can do fantastic red wines, which are very different from red wines that are grown, I don't know, in California or in Australia or in southern France. Our red wines have the freshness of the white wines, and this is a style that people worldwide now are looking for. They look for fresh, crispy wines that they can enjoy really with food.